Good afternoon, Craig. It's Julie. I'm afraid I'm going to miss our meeting 30 minutes from now. I was on my way to your office when I received a call from my son's school. Apparently he broke his leg while playing soccer during recess, so he has been taken to the hospital. I've got to get there as soon as I can, so that's where I'm heading now. Would you mind meeting me tomorrow in the afternoon? I'm available anytime after lunch. How about sending me a text message since I won't be able to answer my phone at the hospital? I hope you understand.
Number 1.
What is the problem?
Number 2.
When does the speaker want to meet Craig?
Number 3.
What does the speaker ask Craig to do?
I know that each and every one of you works hard and that you have numerous deliveries to make on your routes. However, I've been getting some complaints from our customers regarding mistakes you've been making. We got a call this morning from a customer who claimed that the items in the package he received were shattered. They were antiques, so he's requesting $1,200 in compensation. Another customer remarked she was given a package belonging to someone else. We need to cut down on these and other mistakes, so please be more careful, or I'm going to have to let some of you go if you can't improve your performance.
Number 1.
Who is the speaker talking to?
Number 2.
What problem does the speaker mention?
Number 3.
What does the speaker suggest may happen?
We've narrowed the job search down to the following 3 candidates: Vladimir Sobaisky, Wilma Howard, and Maya Freeman. Each applicant has outstanding credentials and comes highly recommended. They all spent time here interviewing as well. Now, we need to arrive at a consensus regarding whom we should offer the open position to. I have my own personal favourite, but I'd like to hear from every one of you regarding yours. So let me give you all a chance to speak in support of the person you'd like to become your new colleague. Jeff, let's start with you.
Number 1.
What is mainly being discussed?
Number 2.
What does the speaker indicate about herself?
Number 3.
Why does the speaker say?
Jeff, let's start with you.
The Lexington Orchestra is holding open auditions this Saturday, April 2nd. The auditions will be held in the Cogswell Concert Hall from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. No reservations are necessary. Simply show up with your instrument. You'll be asked to play 2 classical pieces and 1 modern piece of the conductor's choice. We welcome individuals who can play any instrument, but we're particularly interested in having more violins in the orchestra this year. Please note that members of the orchestra won't receive any financial compensation, but will be given 4 complimentary tickets to each of the 6 summer performances.
Number 1.
Who most likely is the announcement for?
Number 2.
What is mentioned about the event?
Number 3.
What are orchestra members given? Welcome to McMaster's Farm. We have one of the largest farms in the area. We grow crops and raise animals here on the farm. As you can see in the fields directly behind me, the corn is growing high and is almost ready to be harvested. The fields in the east are full of grass. We're going to go horseback riding in them a few minutes from now. To the east are where the sheep graze during the day. And right behind you is the barn, which you can see clearly. The field in back of it currently has some tomatoes and potatoes growing in it.
Number 1.
Who is the speaker?
Number 2.
What does the speaker indicate about the corn?
Number 3.
Look at the graphic. In which field can people ride horses?
I've got some great news for all full-time and part-time employees here at the Western Department Store. You are now eligible for membership at the cold water swimming pool, which has just opened for the summer. Full-time employees can receive 50% off an individual or family membership, while part-timers are eligible for 30% discounts on either type of membership. Both types of employees qualify for 60% discounts on swimming lessons. If you're interested in this great deal, speak with Juliet Foreman in the personnel office on the second floor. She can provide you with all of the details.
Number 1.
What is the purpose of the announcement?
Number 2.
Who qualifies for discounts on swimming lessons?
Number 3.
What should listeners do to get more information?
As you know, we offered managerial positions to 3 applicants last week. We received positive responses from 2 of them. Both Jay Carpenter and Katie McDaniel accepted our offers and will begin working here 2 weeks from today. As for Delilah Cohen, she demanded more money than we're willing to offer, so we've retracted our offer of employment to her. We contacted Lucy Van Horten this morning, and she requested 1 day to consider our offer. I think she's concerned about having to come here from across country, but I've been authorized by HR to cover her moving expenses if she requests that.
Number 1.
What job did Jay Carpenter accept?
Number 2.
Why was the offer to Delilah Cohen withdrawn?
Number 3.
What can the woman do for Lucy Van Horten?
Hello, this is Mark Kelly. I'm calling because I was overcharged on my phone bill 1 month. This summer I visited Europe for 2.5 months and didn't take my phone. Before leaving in June I used my phone a few times, but I didn't use it in either July or August. I expected only to pay the basic rate $50 each month, but I somehow got charged extra money. I don't believe I should pay that since I didn't start using my phone again until September. Would you please call me back at 504-5495 to let me know what's going on?
Number 1.
What is the purpose of the speaker's call?
Number 2.
What does the speaker say that he did?
Number 3.
Look at the graphic. In which month does the speaker believe he was charged too much? It appears as though the unseasonably warm weather we've been getting in December is about to come to an end. Expect temperatures to plummet from today's high of 15 degrees to 3 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. And that's not the worst part. Tomorrow night the temperature is going to drop below freezing, and it's highly likely that we'll see some snow flurries around midnight. By the day after tomorrow, you can expect up to 5 centimeters of snow, along with temperatures as low as -5 degrees Celsius. So be sure to dress warmly when you go out tomorrow, and be prepared for snowy conditions.
Number 1.
How has the weather in December been?
Number 2.
What does the speaker mean when he says, "And that's not the worst part"?
Number 3.
What will the weather be like on the day after tomorrow?
Hello, Miss Richardson. This is Emily Jenkins from JW Consulting. I sent you a schedule of the activities for next week's workshop by email, but I haven't received a response yet. I'd like you to know I've decided that you're not going to give the lecture on foreign currency exchange this year. Instead, I'd like you to speak about solving workplace problems. The reason is that Brian Andropov just informed me he can't participate in this year's workshop, so you'll be taking his place. Thus, you'll be speaking on a different day than you were previously scheduled. Let me know if this is going to be a problem.
Number 1.
Who is Ms. Jenkins?
Number 2.
Look at the graphic. When is Ms. Richardson going to give her lecture?
Number 3.
What did Brian Andropov do?